Okay, we got the vintage cube graph coming back, and I might actually try Lurrus and looking to companion it. There is not a very strong pack anyway. Through the Breach is a card you can definitely play to learn Academy as well, but try and see if I can make Lurrus work here. Now, so I'm looking at cards permanents that are less CMC than 2, and here's Orcish Bowmasters. Colors you can be either black or white, and with other colors, of course. And I mean, Dreaded Arcanist is not that good in Vintage Cube. I don't think it's harder to make it work than in Constructed. I think I might just take Bowmasters and see where I end up. Maybe I can be like blue-black with Time Twister and something like that. And, Bowmasters is a strong card. Could be black-white as well. Black-red. There's a lot of options here. Let's see if we can get this Lurrus to work. There's also the possibility of being Underworld Breach. Okay, so now I'm looking at Caracas as just a solid land addition to any white deck. It also protects Lurrus, which is important, so that you can play Lurrus and bounce it in response to a removal. Yeah, I mean, again, not the strongest of packs. This is a new edition. I think it's pretty cool. You can cycle this and then reanimate it, and it's very good against small creature decks. It's like a Massacre Worm, except it's way, way better because you can just put it in your graveyard on demand. But I'm going to take Caracas to go with my Lurrus. And also, as always, Caracas just bounces your opponent's legends. And it's pretty great. A lot of legends you can bounce for value, like Questing Beast, Talia, and like even Griselbrand if your opponent is reanimating and hoping to attack or block with it. Getting Caracas and Atraxa, but of course your opponent's getting a lot of value, so you have to try and kill your opponent at that point. Okay, now there is Thoughtseize, that's a very good card. And I am not necessarily white. I have only a black card. I also don't mind Glimmerlens. I think that card's been decent. It's basically a 2-mana 2/2 that when you attack with another creature, you draw a card and you can re-equip it. Don't think Virtue of Resistance works with Lurrus, unfortunately. Not that it's even that good of a card. Take Thoughtseize, and another card is decent with Lurrus, not because you can replay it, because it's a spell, but because you can clear the way for Lurrus and take your opponent's removal spell. And that works out good. Right. The greatest of packs here. I don't like Winds of Abandon too much, and Pyrite Spellbomb does work with Lurrus, but you kind of want red mana to be able to get the red source, but that could be doable. I don't even like any of these other cards. I'm gonna take Pyrite Spellbomb just because it works nice with Lurrus. You don't even need red mana to get some value from it. You can just play it and cycle it over and over. But it isn't too hard to get like a Badlands or whatever I want to get. Oh, speaking of cards that work with Lurrus, here's Chromatic Star and Ether Spellbook. But there is also Collector's Cage, a new card. It has Hideaway 5, and you can put a counter on a creature, so it's sort of like a slow Luminarch Aspirant. But then if you got 3 different powers, you can play the exile card without paying its mana cost. I would have to go into white then. So I almost prefer Chromatic Star. I don't even think this card is that good in just Vintage Cube. There's also black cliffs to be able to get a red, but Chromatic Star also gives me red for Pyrite Spellbomb. It's a little clunky, but I also like this card in general. It just cycles and fixes your mana for the price of spending a mana to cast it. Okay, so Currency Converter does work if you get, like, again, the Time Twister I was talking about. Yeah, I might try that. I like it more than the other stuff here. This Vindicate, which if I were to be black-white would work. Misa's Research Death, which is another version of these 1-mana artifacts. I might play Vindicate. I think it's a fine card in a white-black deck. Just answers everything. You can even blow up lands sometimes. Playing Swamp Forest, so that would be a mana fixer. And I mean, Snuff Out is good too, I guess. So it's either Indafathium or Snuff Out. Might just take Snuff Out. I think it's a pretty good card. And here is Revoker Sunfall. I think you could try Sunfall. I think I like that it creates another creature. Ephemerates, what does that work with? Not much currently. It could be good later. I could take Urborg as a mana fixer. Take Urborg here. Yeah, Prismatic Ends. We might just be black-white here. Black-white control with Lurrus. And we got a Silent Clear. Can't play it with Lurrus, but it is a mana fixer that redraws your card. So, okay. It's looking like a neat little package here. Like where this is going. Let's look at Currency Converter again. Whenever you discard a card, you can move it across from your graveyard. It also loots. Then, whenever you get rid of a card, you get a treasure or a toad 2/2. Alright, 3 backlead cliffs. Don't mind that. Okay, so we are black-white. We have a small red splash for Pyrite Spellbomb, but that's not a huge deal. Okay, so cards I'm looking at here is this new card that does not work with Lurrus, unfortunately. And also doesn't seem very good. There is Blade Splash, it doesn't work with Lurrus. Nexus of nothing works here with Lurrus, which is unfortunate. So I might just take Sacred Foundry. It's a red-white land for any red splashes I want to make. It also powers up Prismatic Ending, which was a card I was thinking about earlier. So I might just take Sacred Foundry here. It also enables Pirate Spellbomb. None of these cards that doesn't. First of all, they don't work with lures, and second of all, they're not even that good of cards. So let's see. Oh man, I'm giving up mana right now. I don't think I can play it. But Qatar Commando looks kind of good. But I'm gonna take Unnerve because it's so good with lures. If lures ever dies, you get it back. I also have Bowmasters to get back. It also cycles. Alred Miasa would be a good fixer to wheel, but I think Unnerve is just very good here. Oh, Solitude. Doesn't work with lures, so now I'm getting put to the test. This is getting a little painful now to give up all this stuff for lures. This Shadow Spear wins for Thief. Scrapwork Mutt. Scrapwork Mutt could be good. I do have Unearth, and it's just a good card with lures. Ooh, Lingering Souls. I think that card's gonna be good. There's also Talia, but Talia actually hoses me pretty bad. I'm gonna take Lingering Souls. It's a way to cheat on lures having expensive creature card. It also works with Scrapwork Mutt. Ooh, Turak. I mean, the mana is gonna be rough on Turak, but it is worth it, and I do have some fixing. It works with Urborg. It makes it easy to create 4 mana. Works with Lurrus. Selfless Spirit is a fantastic combo with Lurrus because you can play it before Lurrus and then Lurrus can give it back. It's like a wombo combo. Opponent can't get out of it with regular removal. Needs exile for that to work. So I'm liking this deck now. It's a tight black-white package with a small red splash for Pyrite, Spellbomb, and Scrapbook Mat. Scrapbook Mat also works with Currency Convert. I'm finding out these synergies as I go here. And Vicious Bauble, fantastic. Fantastic. It is just perfect with this deck. 39 card deck. Works great with lures. You can even play lures and get it into your hand on turn 3 and then immediately play it and get a value from it. This is less good. I can't play Trespasser or any of these cards. I just take the Triland here. Baleful Strix is not worth splashing, even though it would be good. But here's original pack. It still has nothing I want. I'm gonna take kicks just to cut black. Don't want people to start taking black mid-range cards. In the last pack. Don't mourn for me, this is my destiny. So this deck has a lot of things going on. It has hand disruption, it has permanent disruption, creature disruption. It can play pretty good against Sweeper. More hand disruption, a little bit of removal, a little bit of cycling, a little bit of inevitability. Oh, Godless Shrine is a fantastic wheel. It's fantastic. And Oust or Shadow Spear. I think Oust is a little better. I mean, I guess Shadow Spear could be better if I get Stoneforge Mystic and I want another target. And Oust is not even that good. Long Goodbye, might play that. Lion Sash, I might play that. I'm gonna put it in my sideboard for now. If I get Stoneforge, it's gonna be. I'm gonna take that. Or with a black symbol in it. Ranger class. So Black Clovers would be awesome. I would also like Swords to Plowshares and not sure what exactly would be awesome with Lurrus, but don't think Entomb is good. There's Portable Hole, Palace Sailor, and the One Ring I just can't take because of Lurrus, which is unfortunate. So right now Stoneforge Mystic gets me a Shadow Spear in my board. That's not good enough. I might just take Portable Hole. I don't think Stoneforge Mystic gets even that good. And yeah, Portable Hole is nice though. There's the Battle Skull though. But there is also Reanimate, and that card is good even if you're not even doesn't even have any that good targets yourself. You can Reanimate Lures just fine, and Reanimating Bowmosses works, but I'm also looking to take the creatures from my opponent's deck. So Reanimate is just fine. When you reanimate Torak, you can't make your opponent discard more cards, which is unfortunate. Okay, here's Walking Ballista. There is also Collective Brutality. I think these are the two cards I'm looking at. Walking Ballista is fine, but it's slow. It's not good with Reanimate or Unearth even. There's also Hymn. Maybe I should just take Hymn. I think my mana can support. My mana is pretty good. I just picked up Godless Shrine. So yeah, just take Hymn then. Hymn is kind of broken. Off a Soul Core. The problem with this card is that I don't have that many creatures, and none of them have that good activate abilities. It's nice with Selfless Spirit, but I think Infernal Grasp might just be a better card here. It's fine. Okay, so now there is Toxic Delusion. I don't think I want. Learning Record is good, but the mana is gonna be rough. There is a Triumph, which fixes all my free colors. And I just picked up Hume, so I should probably take it here. Yeah. And Concealing Curtains is fine. Wheel of Fortune I could consider splashing with Currency Convertible. And I also have Orcish Bowmasters, but the problem with Wheel of Fortune in this deck is that I don't have any fast mana. So while it is sweet with Orcish Bowmasters, what do I do afterwards? I think it'd just be better to take the curtains. Smuggler's Copter. Problem with that card is I do not have that many creatures, but it is nice though. And it works with Currency Converter. Yeah, I might just take Copter. I might just pick up some more creatures here. Has some good synergies in my deck. But I wish I had a little more creatures. And also Concealing Curtain doesn't crew it before it is being flipped. Knight's Whisper or Benevolent Bodyguard is another way to protect Lurrus. I might just think that this is a Benevolent Bodyguard deck. It also crews Copter, which is important. And since I'm gonna have access to Lurrus every game, it just might be nice to get another creature. Yeah. Don't know if I want another comes into play tapped land, but might be fine. So right now I'm not playing that many comes into play tapped land. Wolf Sleeper. Not that I love the card, but it's I need a little more playables because Lurrus is a card in my sideboard. So right now I have 32 minus 8, 24. That is good enough though. So maybe I just cut the currency cover. I mean the concealing curtains just because it doesn't crew Smuggler's Copter. I think I want to play Smuggler's Copter. So for that reason, I think I want Wolf Sleep. Don't wheel Stoneforge, I don't think. Get some good sideboard cards though. I mean, Agatha Soul Card is awesome against Reanimator, so that would be a card I would like to bring in. I also got ooh, Path of God. We are back and not have black mana, which is kind of a big deal. Yeah, I can still companion Lurrus in my hand, but I think I'm gonna ship it. Yeah, this is better, much better. So I could put Copter on the bottom because I don't have any creatures. So I would then keep Thoughtseize, Long Goodbye, Snuff Out. Yeah, I'm gonna put Copter on the bottom. Because yes, I can play Lurrus and crew it, but I have more cards to get back. Okay. Seize. Portable Hoe, Flame Tongue, Bone, or Dragosaurus. So I think that I'm gonna take Flame Tongue because Portable Hoe Doesn't exile anything relevant right now. Flame Time cover gets Lurrus and Bono Drug, so I can just snuff out. So I'll take the. Oh no! I fucking misclicked. Oh man, I hate this when this happens. Alright, I misclicked. Oh well. Then if you stop watching after this, but I mean, yeah, I wanted to take Flame Time because Brown or Raxos I can snuff out, whereas on Drew Magda, okay, I can just long go bad at. Okay, that's fine. Probably want to do it now, then let's so my opponent doesn't top tick something. Saga and a Mox. Okay, so I think what I'll do is. Ooh. Okay, so I could just reanimate Bone or Dracosaurus, and right now my opponent doesn't have an answer. I kind of wanted to Vindicate Ursa Saga, and maybe I should. So I think I'm gonna start with Vindicating Ursa Saga. I don't want my opponent to get like a 1 artifact thing, and this way I slow that down. So my opponent can't make a construct and can't get an artifact. And then next turn I can reanimate the Dracosaurus. So that is out of range of Flame Time, because as long as I don't block. And I can put Lurrus in my hand. I could also snuff out to not take damage. This has first strike, so I guess I can block. My opponent needs an answer here. Okay, and didn't have it. Cool. So red, white, mid-range from the looks of it. It's not. My opponent does not have a particular aggressive deck, but has versus Saga. Could board in Wrath of God against like my opponent's versus Saga tokens and Bone or Dracosaurus. I think that Sunfall is also decent, but do I want another sweeper is the question. Maybe it is, but I don't think I need another sweeper. I have so much creature removal that it should be fine. And I didn't see any graveyard stuff, so no reason to bring in Agatha's Soul Cauldron or Lion Sash. Red White is not known for its graveyard shenanigans. Alright, this starting hand is much better, because I have all my colors, I have a Skryland, a Nerve, Selfless Spirit. So I hope my opponent does not have fast start, because, well, I guess my opponent has. But did not have a play on one of these. Graveyard. Mountain. Oh, okay, well, one has Lotus and Mox, so this is gonna be tough. Alright, that's not a problem. I can snuff out it during my turn. Now, of course. No reanimate, unfortunately, but Selfless Spirit. Next turn, I can choose between putting Lurrus in my hand and casting Lingering Souls. Probably not be Lingering Souls. Chandra. Okay, well. Let's see what one does. So sacrifice it. So probably gonna cast Lingering Souls then. I could also I can unnerve Selfless Spirit and Portable Hold on Mox, but I kind of like putting two threats into play. It's good against Chandra. My opponent already has so much mana with Chandra's plus that it's taking the Mox may not even be that good. And next turn I can go unearth Portable plus Flashback. Living Souls, but my opponent did hit Lurrus, which Black Lotus gonna be sick. Right, well. One needs to have something though, because otherwise I'm gonna kill Chandra. Does have something. Flame tap. Alright. Well. Wrap work. So, I don't have an answer to Lurrus. I could play Mutt and try to find it. Yeah, that's probably best. Mutt away the Foundry. There's a Copter. Okay, well, attack Chandra. My opponent has a million mana here. A million mana. So I can play Copter or Flashback Lingering Souls. I think it's better to play Copter. I'm not sure, but oh, had red. Wow. Boom. Okay. Well, this is gonna be tough. Yeah, Fury, Limber, Blade Splicer. Yeah, okay. I think I can see now. Not beating this. All right, so this is gonna be tough. My opponent has still haven't seen. I mean, Lurrus does. Do I want Agatha Soul Cauldron against Lurrus? Maybe. There's also Lion Sash, but that is slower. Hmm. Nah, I still don't think so. I only saw Lurrus. It's just not good enough. I collected Brutality. I think if I can just fade a high-powered start with Mox, I should be in good shape. I have to mulligan this, unfortunately. Okay, well, I don't want to mull this, but I do have a Snuff Out, I do have a Spellbomb I can cycle. I have a lot of cheap cards. I guess I keep this. I'll put from the bottom. So, oh man, are you kidding me? Black Lotus, Mana Crypt Mox. Okay, well. Might as well look at my opponents. deck. Runaway Steam Kid seems like a bad card in my opponent's deck, but whatever. Doesn't matter. There's a land. Okay. Do I have a snuff out? Probably use it here to prevent my opponent from drawing a card. And I think I'd rather, oh man, I'd rather Bowmasters than him because I can only stop my opponent from drawing a card here. And yes, my opponent drawing an extra card would mean I get another trigger from Bowmasters, but I could actually set a little bit of a trap. If my opponent attacks with both, my opponent draws an extra card. I can then Bowmasters the Rebel with the double triggers and then block the Blade Splice. Maybe that is good. It would be on the cost of my opponent drawing an extra card, and if my opponent has a removal, it could be awkward. It might just be worth it now that I think of it. Yeah. Let's see here. Pause this now. Right, I guess I'll block here. Cost ephemerate. Okay, well, guess I'll him the last two cards. Got planes and a if I cast Selfless Spirit, I can then when my opponent gets to blink flame tongue, I can give him a thing destructible. And then at least my opponent can't attack. Very good. And for that reason, I'm not gonna attack because I want to get some good blocks if my opponent wants to equip the Glimmerlance. Here's where it's good to have Lurrus at least. That could maybe do some things at some point. Yep. Targeting So I should sack this now. Now one doesn't have good blocks at least. I mean good attacks, I should say. Draw land. Has a redraw with Sunbaked Canyon. Can suicide a creature to draw a card. Okay. It needs to. I'm gonna eat the 2/2. One. Draws a card. Yeah. Hopefully that Black Lotus doesn't do much here though. Well, it's going to. Lurrus. Well, I can long goodbye that, but it might not be that bad. Right now my opponent has all the mana in the world, but I could also Caracas Lurrus, but that's a little less good, I think. Because then my opponent just replace it. Okay, I have to think. So what I think I'll do is long goodbye Lurrus. Right? Then flashback Lingering Souls. And my opponent is out of redraws except for the Glimmer. This Glimmerland has been very good for my opponent this game. Then I wish my opponent were playing a little faster, but there's nothing I can do. It's gonna be the only round here. Flashback Lingering. My opponent doesn't top deck 2. So Showdown of the Skulls would probably be the craziest draw here, but let's hope that's not the case. Flip. I think my opponent is 2-on-2 on flips, but I could be wrong. Something big. Elspeth. Okay, that's good, but not unbeatable, I don't think. Probably gonna give flying here would be my guess. But I do have a lot of flyers here. I'm going to double block Flame Tank to get rid of that. I'm not quite there on killing my opponent, hoping the mana crypt flips works. This puts my opponent down to 1 creature. Oh no. Is it really necessary for my opponent to like top deck the most expensive card that also completely wrecks me? Guess it is. Reanimate, what does that do? So I can reanimate. So far back. I can reanimate my opponent's Lurrus. Then I can replay Selfless Spirit. Should buy me some time. I do go down to 5, but I think this is the best I can do. I could also reanimate Flame Tank, kill Fury, but then I do die in the air to Elspeth Jump. So I don't think that's good. I think I need a flyer here. Yeah, and then Bowmaster doesn't do anything. Selfless Spirit. So next turn, if my opponent jumps Steamkin, attacks with both, I can then block and give indestructible. So I should probably just play Currency Convert. It's not like Karoxing my own Lurrus does anything here because it's my opponent's Lurrus, so that would not be good. It's down to 8. Can my opponent please just draw a land for once? No. Nope. Not only has my opponent opened Lotus, Mana Crypt, and Marksman, who's also been very lucky with the top decks. Oh well. Chain Lightning and 3 lands. Okay. Right. I guess I'm just dead to Chain Lightning on Lurrus, because if I give Lurrus indestructible, I think I'm just gonna have to do this and hope my opponent attacks with both. Alright, we're done here.